Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters NT, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.LegacyMakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Well. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your man, Darrell Owens. We are here live at the Siegel Center for tonight's women's college basketball matchup between the 1-1 VCU Rams and the 0-2 Maine Black Bears coming out of the American East Conference. So we've got a very interesting contest tonight between two teams still trying to figure out their way through the season so far. Cannot wait to see both teams in action. Starting lineups are being delivered at the current time, so they are loud and proud here. You can hear the Peppers in the background. Now, the projected starters for this game on the Maine side, you got Kayla Sane, Adriana Smith, the senior, 6 foot, 18 points per game so far in the season, 11.5 rebounds per game, 4.5 assists. She is a former American East Player of the Year, the 2022-2023 season. She was amazing. She's coming back off an injury, so that's something to watch out for to see if she can continue her great start to the 2025-2026 season. Also, guard Olivia Alvarez, guard Sarah Talon, and Esther Blomfeld. So we're going to see that as our starting lineup for Maine tonight. VCU starters are being announced as we speak. And one starter that there won't be tonight, and that's Mariana Asari. So that is a big loss for VCU. We did not know that Asari would not be playing in this one until late here. And then we found out right before the tip that she would not be playing tonight. And it was a very, very interesting thing to see that we would not see Mariana Asari. Asari, who's just coming off of getting her career 1,000 point for VCU, and she's had such a great career so far here at VCU. And so it'll be a little bit of a tough challenge for VCU to see if they can find ways to win without their star tonight. So the starting lineups are being announced here for VCU, and I'll let you guys listen in. All right, so the Rams starting lineup has been introduced, ladies and gentlemen. Starting at the guard, at the point guard, Soraya Griffin, the sophomore guard, 5'7" from Chesapeake, Virginia. Then we'll have freshman guard Patricia Augustine, way of Canada, 5'10" guard. We'll see what she can do today. Looks like she'll probably be replacing Mariana Asari. Then we have Tanya Kachenko, the senior, 6'2" from Ukraine, along with Lucy Gaffin, the junior, from Grand Island, Nebraska. And then we have Katriana Kanerzovic. So Kanerzovic, Gaffin, Kachenko, Austin, and Griffin here on International Night here from the Siegel Center. A little bit of a big lineup here for VCU. 6'1", 6'6". Griffin will be leading the point for VCU. And once again, Adriana Smith, Kalia Sane, along with Olivia Alvarez, Sarah Talon, and number 6, Esther Blomfeld. And the Rams will win the tip. Griffin over to Gaffin. Griffin at the top of the key. Kanerzovic tried to get it inside to Augustine, and she lost control straight to the basket by the Bears. Off the glass, missed rebound, VCU. Up the floor, Griffin looking for Augustine, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Maine Bears basketball. So the Black Bears 0-2, looking for their first win of the season. And we have a traveling violation called on Sarah Talon. She was trying to maneuver in the baseline, and they called it for traveling. I don't think she got permission from the referee, as Griffin will take it out here for the Rams. Kanerzovic kicks it out to Augustine. Knocks down the three. So VCU on the board first, 3-0 Rams. Blomfeld will give it off to Talon. Talon over to Adriana Smith, who drives to the basket with the left and rolls it in. The former American East Player of the Year gets the first 2 points of the day for the Maine Black Bears. A little pressure there going to the basket here. A little struggle for Kachenko. She kicks it out to Kanerzovic. And the Black Bears will get the rebound and head up the floor. Smith in the corner, being guarded by Gaffin. Gaffin doing a really good job cutting the baseline off for the Rams. Talon over to Smith at the top. Blomfeld, 3 opportunity missed, rebound by VCU. Griffin now driving towards the basket near the A10 logo, and it's stripped there by Sane. Sarah Talon will get it inside to Adriana Smith. The Bears star player uses the right hand and gives Maine a 4-3 lead. Now VCU with possession, trying to regain the lead. Gaffin's shot is blocked by Smith. Smith holding her hand straight in the air. No contact drawn there. And it's still 4-3 Maine Bears. We got a substitute as Lucia Sotelo will come in the game for the Rams, along with Deja Preston, the freshman guard out of Douglasville, Georgia. Augustin over to Preston. Preston will now pop it back to the top of the key. Knezarvik trying to drive to the basket. She loses control on the way, and the Maine Black Bears will take possession of the basketball. Smith will take the inbound and now driving straight to the basket, straight speed with the left hand off the glass. And Adriana Smith has gotten off to an amazing start here. She's got all 6 points. Knezarvik drives to the basket, off the glass for 2. And the Rams have cut the lead down to 1. Knezarvik is doing a really good job so far of trying to establish herself in the post. And so Knezarvik will head to the free throw line here for VCU, looking to grab her first free throw of the game, and she knocks it down to tie the ball game up. Olivia Alvarez will bring it up the floor here for the Black Bears. Drives towards the basket. Sotelo was there to kind of block the path. Adriana Smith is open for a 3. It's missed. And a rebound by the Maine Black Bears. Blaunfeld trying to pass the ball to Adriana Smith. It kicks off of a Ram and goes out of bounds. Correction, actually off of a Black Bear. It'll be Ram basketball. And now Sotelo will give it over to Preston. And now we see Ann Zachariah in the game, the junior from India, way of Colorado State. Preston will take the wing 3, and it hits off the back of the rim. Rebound, Maine Black Bears. Blaunfeld will give it over to Alvarez. Now Alvarez on the wing will give it over to Smith, who drives the baseline, kicks it out to Sane, who drives it in and knocks it down for 2 and extends the Black Bear lead 8-6. Knezarvik over to Sotelo. And she gives it to Augustin, who drives to the basket, kicks out to Preston, over to Knezarvik. That opportunity missed. Couple opportunities go to the wayside for VCU. Rebound by the Black Bears. Alvarez has control of the basketball here on the fair wing. Over to Adriana Smith. She's trying to work the baseline against Knezarvik. And a rebound by the Rams. Up the floor they come. Preston will give it off to Knezarvik. Knezarvik trying to work against Talon, and there's some contact on the play. And this is going to send Knezarvik to the line. So Knezarvik will head to the free throw line here for the second time. 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 3 points on the day. 1 for 3 from the field. And she knocks down her second free throw of the day. A second opportunity. And Knezarvik will knock it down to tie this game up at 8 apiece. So got a good game going on so far between both teams. Adriana Smith will take the inbound and give it over. Blaunfeld back to Smith. Smith trying to call out some direction here. She dribbles to the wing, dishes it off to Alvarez. Alvarez being guarded heavily there by Ty Williams, who is now in the game for VCU. But a great job by Izzy Gruber, who's now in the game for the Black Bears and puts it in for 2 points. Ten to 8, and the Black Bears take control off of a steal. Up the floor they go. Good ball movement. Smith has it at the top of the key, being guarded by Hawa Damboya, who is now in the game. The 6'7" sophomore, way of Brooklyn, and 2 points for the Black Bears. So Lizzie Gruber has come into the game, and she's got 4 points right off the bat to get the Maine Black Bears a 12-8 lead. Inside to Damboya, and we've got some contact there. And we're gonna have our first official timeout. This is our media timeout. We'll be back here in just a little bit on the Legacy Maker Sports Network after these commercial messages. Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment would like to let you know about a few projects they have going on at the current time. Legendary Culture Films currently has 2 movies out on Tubi. The first one, Black Sheep. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep, currently out on Tubi right now. Also, the movie Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, currently on Tubi right now, so make sure you go check them out. And from Born Legend Entertainment, the man chosen himself with his brand new hit single, Throw That, which is currently out on all major platforms and on heavy rotation on 106.5 The Beat in Richmond, Virginia. So make sure you check out all the great content coming from Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses, about 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here from the media timeout. The Maine Black Bears up 12-8 over the VCU Rams. And a tall telling sign to get things started in this. The Maine Black Bears doing a really good job. They're 5 out of their last 7 from the field. VCU struggling. The field goal 0 for 4 in their last 4, 1 for 7 in their last 7, and no field goals in the last 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So that's a trend that's got to stop here for VCU. They've got to find a way to score the basketball. Maine has done a really good job so far. So in the ball game right now, as we have a traveling violation by Lizzie Gruber, who came in off the bench right before the media timeout and has done a really good job. She's got 4 points, 2 for 2 from the field. Call for a travel on that one. But on the floor for Maine, we've got Gruber along with new face Amaya Donaldson. 3 opportunity missed there by Williams. And Zachariah for VCU will knock down a 2 to make it a 12-10 ball game. Oh, now we have an offensive foul against Amaya Donaldson. So that's a tough goal there to get things started. But like I was saying, we have Maya Donaldson now in the game, along with Gruber, Smith, Talon, and Blaunfeld. In for VCU, we've got Williams, Preston, Sotelo, DeBoya, and Zachariah. DeBoya has it along the baseline, battling against Gruber, using her size, and she's going to get called for a charge. It will be Black Bears basketball. Talon will take it out. Being guarded on the inbound by Zachariah. Blaunfeld being guarded by Williams on the wing. Over to Gruber, who takes the baseline jumper and knocks it down. 14-10. Up the floor come the Rams. Williams over to Preston, who drives to the basket, misses off the left side of the rim. Zachariah now drives with the hook, and that one won't go. And a rebound by Sotelo. Great offensive rebound by Lucia Sotelo. Now inside to DeBoya, the 6'7". Center cannot get it to go. So now the Black Bears will take it out after that contact there. Traveling violation called on DeBoya. Blaunfeld over to Smith on the wing, then gives it to Gruber. And Gruber will find Kalia Sane for the three. Seven-point lead for the Black Bears. Sotelo now driving to the basket, will kick it out to Preston for the wing three. That one hits off the right side of the rim. Sotelo had a piece of it, but they're going to say it was out on Kalia Sane. And we'll see two Rams come in. And we'll see Kachinko and Kanerzovic. Because Kanerzovic is back in the contest here for VCU. Had a pretty decent impact for the Rams early in this first quarter. The Maine Bears bringing up the floor. This is Adrian Smith, who will then give it over to Kalia Sane. Sane to Gruber. Gruber on the wing will kick it out to Blaunfeld, but it was tipped into the backcourt by Kanerzovic. And now we have a traveling violation as Blaunfeld tried to drive to the basket and get 2 points for Maine, but she traveled along the way, and it will give VCU the basketball. Down by 10 here in this first quarter with 1:04 left. Kachinko swings it across the court to Ty Williams, who now drives to the basket. A lot of contact. Great job there by Blaunfeld. Will then dump it off to Sotelo, who drives off the left side and misses her left-handed attempt. And the Black Bears take possession. Blaunfeld over to Smith at the top of the key, working against Sotelo. Uses the pivot off the left, little high off the glass, but a rebound by Sane. Sane will pull it out to the wing and then kick it over to Alvarez at the top of the key. Alvarez to Gruber on the right wing. Then they swing it across to the corner to Adrian Smith off the glass for two. 9-point lead for the Black Bears. And we've got a substitution here. DeBoya's coming back in for Sotelo. So it puts DeBoya, Kachinko, Preston, Williams, and Kanerzovic on the floor. And the inbounds over to Williams. And now over to Preston, and Preston is going to try to get inside to Kachinko, but it's knocked down by Preston. And so as we end the first quarter, the Rams able to stop some of the bleeding there because the Black Bears were on a 9-0 run. And finally, VCU able to slow things down just a little bit as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. The Maine Black Bears are up 19-12 over the VCU Rams.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51. Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart at.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses, about 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, sports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Second quarter of action here from the Siegel Center. The Maine Black Bears are up 19-12 over the VCU Rams. And a big reason why, the Black Bears shooting 64% from the field to VCU's 27% right now. A great job by the Black Bears. And to be honest with you, keeping VCU in the mix, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So they've knocked down the free throws when they've had the opportunity. But another story that needs to be told right now, the Black Bears, 14 points in the paint to VCU's 6. That right there, to me, kind of proves where the balance is in this one. So the Black Bears doing a really good job in the paint, and a lot of that has to do with the play of Adriana Smith. So we get things started with the Black Bears in control of the basketball. Sane over to Blaunfeld, back to Sane. Down at the top of the key to Alvarez. Smith on the wing will dish it to Blaunfeld. Swings across to Sane for 3 off the left side of the rim. Knežević had a taste of it there for the Rams, and it went out of bounds on her. Talon will take it out. And the ball is stolen. Here come the Rams all the way. Knežević, and a charging foul called against Knežević. So a substitution. It looks like Zachariah is going to make her way back in the game for Knežević. And the Black Bears will take possession. Talon will take the ball out for the Black Bears.
And up the floor come the Black Bears. Smith has possession at the top of the key. Will drop it off to Alvarez. Now Alvarez back to Smith, who's working against Kachinko. And nicely done. A great pass by Smith to Blaunfeld. 21-12. Just a little under 9 minutes. Preston has it at the top of the key over to Zachariah on the wing. Takes the pick from Kachinko. The baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Kachinko, and she puts it in for 2. Much needed offense right there from the VCU Rams. Down by 7. Alvarez up the floor, takes it towards the ring, being guarded by Kachinko. Over to Smith, who's being guarded by DeBoya. DeBoya pressing Smith to kick it out to Alvarez, who misses the 3. And now a rebound by the Rams. A chance to cut the lead to 5. Augustin. Over to Zachariah, inside to DeBoya, who's on the baseline. Calling out some direction, being guarded by Smith. In between, Smith trying to get it to a cutting Kachinko, but it's messed up and knocked away by the Maine Black Bears. A stolen basket up to Adrian Smith, and a 9-point lead for the Black Bears. And what a great job the Black Bears have done coming into this second quarter. And we have a timeout here on the floor by the Rams. Once again, we continue to see some non-fun trends right now for the VCU Rams. And once again, the points in the paint is what's screaming out at me at the current time. 18-8 in the paint, but also points off of turnovers, 13-5. And they've done a really good job of putting the pressure on this VCU Rams team. The Rams have 9 turnovers so far in this one. Now the Black Bears come into this game, the #1 team in the nation in turnovers per game, only averaging 6 turnovers, and they're right at 6 right now. So that's where we kind of stand heading here into the middle part of the second quarter with the score of the Maine Black Bears 23 and the VCU Rams 14. I'm very intrigued to see how the Rams will try to respond here. The Black Bears feel like they're kind of clicking on some good cylinders at the current time. They've had 2 matchups so far this season. The first matchup was against Boston College. No, correction, was against St. Joe's, another A-10 opponent. And St. Joe's was able to handle business in that contest and winning that one 63-62, which was a really good matchup. Then they took on number 9 NC State on Tuesday and lost 66-47. And a great performance in both games by Adriana Smith, and she's continuing that in this one. And she's got 10 points, 5 for 8 from the field with 2 assists and a rebound. So a great start, just a great start so far for this Maine Black Bears basketball team. And you can tell they're hungry for that first win of the season. You can really tell they want it really bad. And so we are back from the timeout. It'll be VCU basketball. They're down by 9 and got to find a way to cut into this lead. But what they have to do is shoot better from the field. 5 for 17 so far from the field here in this one. Preston will bring it up the floor. Also Kachinko on the floor along with Zachariah. Augustin and Gafton is now back in the game for the first time in a while. Augustin tried to drive to the basket, and a traveling violation is called on Augustin. On the floor for the Black Bears, we have Talon, Gruber, Blaunfeld, Smith, And we also have Sane. And the inbounds by the Maine Black Bears up the floor. It's Talon. Talon will take possession at the top of the key, give it off to Smith near the elbow. Then swings over to Blaunfeld, who's being guarded heavily by Preston. Blaunfeld will find Smith along the baseline. Now she's trying to work against Preston inside. Uses the great footwork, and Adriana Smith is having herself a game. She's got 12 points so far. Gaffin trying to work the pivot, but the Black Bears were right there bringing the pressure with Smith and Gruber and Sane, and they jumped on her immediately and just did not give her a chance to do anything, causing a turnover and giving the Black Bears the basketball with an 11-point lead here. And now up the floor comes Blaunfeld. Blaunfeld will swing it over to Talon. Goes in the corner to Blaunfeld, who now brings it back up to the key. 2 Rams on her, Zachariah and Preston. Over to Talon, who takes 2 dribbles and pulls up with the jumper, no good, and a rebound by Gruber. Kicks out to Blaunfeld, her 3 opportunity, no good. Rebound by Preston. And here come the Rams. Kachinko back to Preston. Preston trying to work a little magic behind the back. Swings it over to Zachariah. And Zachariah being guarded by Smith. Now Sane comes over and helps on Zachariah. And the fadeaway is no good. There's a foul on the floor. And it's going to be against Talon. And that is going to be Talon's first personal foul. And we got 2 Rams, new Rams entering the contest. And Griffin and Sotelo. Griffin will inbound it for the Rams over to Preston. Preston pull-up jumper is going to be short, and we've got some contact. And this one is on Sarah Talon. That's her second. So we're going to see the Black Bears bring in Amaya Donaldson, the redshirt senior from Cleveland, Ohio. And 2 quick fouls by Talon have sent her to the bench, as we will see Deja Preston, the freshman. Her first shot will go to the right side of the rim, missing the first free throw. That's the first free throw that VCU has missed in this one. Knocks down the second to make it a 10-point game. VCU's scoring drought now at 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Haven't been able to score from the field. Had 3 turnovers to start the quarter. And Sane will drive all the way to the basket for the Black Bears and puts it in for 2 off the glass. 27-15. Sotelo on the baseline to Preston for 3, and their 3 rattles out. Tapped around a little bit and rebounded by Griffin. Over to Kanerovic. Kanerovic. So Kanerovic knocks it down. About 10-foot jumper to make it a 27-17 game. Sane with possession here for the Black Bears. Smith will take the 3. Her 3 hits off the back of the rim, and a rebound by Augustin. Augustin almost lost possession as she tried to get it to Griffin, who wasn't paying attention, and hit off her back. A Kanerovic 3 is no good, out of bounds, and will stay with VCU. As we see Alvarez making her way back into the game. So Griffin will take it out for the Rams, down by 10, 4 minutes and 56 seconds here on the clock. Griffin inbound to Preston. Preston jump shot from the elbow off the back of the rim. Rebound by Sane. Sane will hand it off to Smith, and Smith will give it to Blaumfeld. Blaumfeld will have possession at the top of the key. Drops it off to Smith. Smith being guarded by Sotelo. They tried to do a little give and go, but there was some contact there. So the foul against the Rams will be taken out by Blaumfeld. Blaumfeld will swing it to the corner to Alvarez, who gives it to Smith at the wing, who drives towards the basket, being guarded by Sotelo, and is knocked out of bounds. You can see Coach Bethel Boyle pleading the case there, but it will stay with Maine. Oh, no, actually, they have conferred at the scores table, and it will be VCU basketball. Griffin will bring it up the floor near the VCU logo, driving to the basket against Smith. A tough shot by Soraya Griffin. Makes it a 27-19 game. Blaumfeld over to Alvarez to Smith, and a traveling violation called against the Black Bears, and Smith and her and Sane having a little bit of a conversation to try to figure some things out here. But VCU trying to keep things going. Trying to cut it down to a 6-point game as Soraya Griffin driving to the basket takes the contact, and now she's going to head to the free throw line with a chance to make this a 5-point game. This will be Griffin's first time at the free throw line on the day to make it a 5-point game, and Griffin knocks it down. 27-22. The Rams are fighting back. They were down as much as 12. Blaumfeld. Oh, and we got a timeout called here by Maine. And I don't think Coach Vachon was too thrilled about what she's seen here in these last couple of possessions. But you can thank Soraya Griffin, ladies and gentlemen, for the output on that last possession. Rams are down by 5. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
All right, so back from the timeout. 5-point game, 3 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. And VCU's on a 7-0 run in the last 4 minutes and 48 seconds. And the Maine Bears have not been able to score here in the last 2 minutes and 10. See if they can end that drought. Up by 5. Smith has possession on the wing. Over to Blaumfeld for 3, and she knocks it down. 30-22. She stops the bleeding a little bit and pushes the Maine lead back to 8. Augustin now here for the Rams. Gives it off to Kanerzovic, who drives inside to Augustin. And you can see, they're going to call out of bounds. It looks like Augustin touched the baseline there. And so the Black Bears have possession as they look to try to make it double digits again. Amaya Donaldson for 3 over the rim. Put back rebound by Sane. 10-point game, 32-22. Kanerzovic drives. Kanerzovic using the body off the glass for 2. 32-24. And there's a three by Blaufeld, and she misses. Rebound by Smith. Smith's chance to make this a little bit closer. No go. And now the Rams up the floor. Griffin has possession. Griffin will hand it off. And there's a Vic. Over to Williams, who thought about the three, to Sotelo, driving against Smith. A little bit. Oh, the Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway off 1 foot, off the glass. 6-point game. So 32-26. And the Maine Black Bears trying to figure things out here. Oh, it's stolen. Knezarvik up the floor to Griffin, who drives all the way. A lot of contact, and it's a charging foul. A chance for VCU to make this a 4-point game goes to the wayside. Black Bears with possession after the charging foul against Williams. 32-26. And stolen by Griffin all the way to the basket. Oh, and it's blocked from behind by Amaya Donaldson, who was running for her life to knock that ball away. And they're going to call a foul on Donaldson. So with 1:24, we will see Soraya Griffin head to the free throw line. This is her second trip. And she's got 5 points on the day, 2 for 2 from the field, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. She knocks down the first. Here's another chance to knock the free throw down, and she does. 4-point game. The Rams have battled back in this contest. Things were looking a little bit tough for the Rams. They were down by 12. Blaufeld over to Talon, who's back in the game. 2 fouls for her. We've got 1:12 left. Swings it across court. Smith over to Alvarez, back to Blaufeld, back to Smith, who drives to the basket with the left. It doesn't go. Rebound by Sain. She misses that attempt. And another offensive rebound by Maine. Talon got the rebound on that last one, and then it bounced off the knee of Ty Williams for the Rams. And the Black Bears have possession. The inbound. Alvarez has it at the top, over to Sain in the corner. Smith for three. Three doesn't go. A tough offensive rebound over 2 Rams there for Esther Blaufeld. So Blaufeld had to reach over just a couple of players, just a little bit taller than her to grab that rebound. But they're going to call a traveling violation, it looks like, against her. And it will be Rams basketball. Less than 40 seconds left here in the first half. Rams down by 4 with a chance to make this either a 1-point game or a 2-point game. Maybe 3, depending on if they go to the free throw line or not. Williams has it. Oh, Alvarez trying to reach for it all. Griffin jump shot doesn't go. Augustin rebound, put back for 2. 30 points here for VCU. They're down by 2. Just a few seconds left on the clock. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Blaufeld over to Talon for 3. That doesn't go, ladies and gentlemen, and that's going to send us to halftime. The VCU Rams have done an amazing job here in the second quarter. They finish the second quarter on an 8-0 run. 5 out of their last 6 from the field. And what did they do defensively? Oh, they just held the Maine Bears to no points here in the last 3 minutes and 1 second. So what a way to head into the half, ladies and gentlemen. The Maine Black Bears only up by 2 after we saw this team in complete control. They were up 27-15 And then we saw VCU take over in that second half of the second quarter, winning the quarter 18-13. Man, oh man, what a game we've had so far. I mean, it looked like it was all Maine. Maine was going in the right direction. They had everything clicking just the way they wanted it to. And if you're VCU, you got to say to yourself, at one point, like, we got to do something to get back into this. We're in trouble. And that's just kind of how it was. And now we see a VCU team that has battled back. And now here at the half, they're only down by 2. Here are our point leaders for Maine. Adriana Smith leading the way with 12 points. Sane has 9. Blaumfeld with 5. Gruber, who came off the bench with some critical points, has 6, 3 for 3 from the field for her. Sane also has 5 rebounds, so shout out to her and her effort out there today. For VCU, leading the way, Konarazovic has 9 points on the day. Griffin has 7. Augustin has 5. Sotelo with 2. Preston with 3. Zachariah with 2. Kachinko with 2. So that's where we stand for the Rams as we head here to halftime. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network for our audio broadcast, our first audio broadcast of the college basketball season, as the VCU Lady Rams are down 32-30 to the Lady Black Bears out of Maine. We'll be back here in a little bit on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters NT, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-2969.
0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the LegacyMaker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at LegacyMaker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, third quarter of action about to get underway here from the Siegel Center. The Maine Black Bears are up 32-30 over the VCU Rams, and it has been a fun ride so far in this one. We saw the Maine Black Bears get off to a great start. Looked like they had this thing in a chokehold at the end of the first quarter, up 19-12, but then the VCU Rams battled back, crawled back, got into this game. They are currently down by 2. The Maine Black Bears will take possession of the basketball to start the third quarter. We have switched ends. The Black Bears are on their side of the bench, on this side of the court, on their bench, and VCU's now on their side of the court with their bench. And VCU looking to tie this game or take the lead. See what happens here. As Griffin has the basketball, driving inside, off with the right hand for 2 points. And a great start. This game is tied at 32 apiece. 12-point lead at one point for the Maine Black Bears has disintegrated. And now we see the VCU defense stepping up big time as Smith to Blaumfeld in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by Talon. Blaumfeld over to Sanchez. The same to Smith. Smith back to Blaumfeld on the wing. She's going to drive. She kicks it out. She lost control. Konerzovic driving. Finds Griffin back to Konerzovic, and she misses an opportunity. Sotelo gets the rebound, and she hits the floor. And it will stay here with VCU. That was a lot of action going on in that little sequence there. And what a game so far that we've had between these two. And, you know, there was one point in this game where VCU was shooting like 27% from the field, and Maine was shooting 64%. It's a little bit closer now. Maine 44%, VCU 40%. Here's Preston driving to the basket. She kicks out to Sotelo, to Augustin, who now steps back 3, hits off the left side of the rim and in the backboard, and will go out of bounds off of a Maine player, and it will be here with VCU as Blaumfeld will come back in. Talon will head to the bench for Maine. On the floor for VCU is Griffin, Preston, Sotelo, Konerzovic, who knocks down the baseline jumper and gives VCU the lead. Man, oh man, what a comeback for VCU. They had to fight to take the lead, and the Black Bears are struggling right now. Blaumfeld over to Sanchez, who finds Sane in the corner for 3. Rebound, Augustin. Over to Preston now, who will press it up the floor for VCU. Driving inside, some contact there with Blaumfeld. And the foul will be against Blaumfeld. VCU will take it out. Konerzovic, baseline jumper is no good, and there was some contact there. And see who the foul is on. But they're going to say it was on the floor. And so VCU is going to take it out of bounds. Konerzovic over to Griffin for 3, knocks it down. Soraya Griffin, she's had herself a day. I mean, she had to battle back, help this team battle back to get in this game. And right now, she's been perfect for this team. 1 miss, 11 points on the day. Blaumfeld 3, knocks it down in the corner for the Black Bears. What a way to respond by Maine. 37-35. Well, correction here. So it looks like they're going to say VCU, that Griffin stepped on the line on that three-point attempt. So it's 36-35 with 7 minutes and 31 seconds left here in this third quarter. Got a busy broadcast weekend here for the LegacyMaker Sports Network. We've got this game today, obviously right now, and then tomorrow we got some All-Star games for Little League that we'll be bringing you tomorrow. The scoreboard All-Star games from South Hill, Virginia. We'll be bringing you those tomorrow. 3 opportunity by Blaumfeld. So Blaumfeld knocks it down. And a lead for the Maine Black Bears. VCU driving, Knezevich. So Knezevich off the glass to tie it up, 38-38. Here with 6 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the third. We got a tied ball game. Blaumfeld fighting hard here to start things in the third. She's got 6 points, all 6 points for the Black Bears. Knezevich will head to the free throw line, knock it down, and give VCU the lead back. (39-38). Here's a swing inside. Over to Gruber, who's back in the contest for the Black Bears. Sanchez over to Sane. Sane at the top of the free throw to Smith. Knocks it down. Adriana Smith. Now, we have not heard a lot from Smith since that first quarter. Smith had 8 points in the first quarter. She had 4 in the second. She gets her first here in the third. VCU down by 1. Knezevich over to Sotelo, and Sotelo with the baseline jumper. VCU reclaims the lead, 41-40. Sanchez over to Blaumfeld. Over to Smith, who takes one dribble, pops up for the jumper, no good. Augustin with the rebound. Over to Williams. Now Williams driving, will dish it to Sotelo. Sotelo in the corner to Knezevich. Knocks it down for 3. Knezevich knocks down a big one for VCU. 4-point lead. Sanchez in possession over to Sane here for the Black Bears. Blaumfeld over to Sane, back to Sanchez. Now in the corner, back to Blaumfeld. Blaumfeld over to Smith. The VCU defense has stepped up big time. Sane trying to drive. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And we've got a foul along the baseline. And this is going to be, it looks to be on Augustin. So it was on Augustin. And that's going to be Augustin's second foul of the day. Smith will get it in the inbound and lost control of it. Oh, able to get it back. It's a battle between her and Griffin. Blaumfeld over to Gruber. Gruber to Sanchez. Back down low. A little bit of a mismatch here between Smith and Griffin. She pulls up and knocks it down. 44-42. This game has got way more intense than it was in the first quarter. VCU battling back, and now we got two teams slugging it out, looking for a win. Griffin jump shot off the left side, and there's some contact. And that foul is going to send us to the media timeout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, score 44-42. VCU up. They had to battle back, but they've taken the lead here with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. We'll be back here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment would like to let you know about a few projects they have going on at the current time.
Legendary Culture Films currently has 2 movies out on Tubi. The first one, Black Sheep. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep, currently out on Tubi right now. Also, the movie Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, currently on Tubi right now, so make sure you go check them out. And from Born Legend Entertainment, the man chosen himself with his brand new hit single, Throw That, which is currently out on all major platforms and on heavy rotation on 106.5 The Beat in Richmond, Virginia. So make sure you check out all the great content coming from Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking at Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a good contest. About to come back here from the media timeout, but I want to give you a quick look into tomorrow's broadcast. We've got our flag football matchup happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the Scoreboard All-Star Games. This is the James River and Southside All-Star Games. It's going to be really fun. James River taking on Southside in the flag at 10 a.m. Then we got James River All-Stars taking on the Southside All-Stars right after that one, or at 11, one of the two. And then we'll have in our JV contest the West All-Stars versus the East All-Stars to round out the All-Star games tomorrow here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. I'm very excited. I've seen a lot of these young men play throughout their Little League season in the 804/434 area. So it's going to be a fun day tomorrow. I'm getting up bright and early to hit the road to bring you the broadcast tomorrow afternoon. But right now, we got the VCU Rams and the Maine Bears going at it here. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. And a very comfortable contest we have going on right now between these two. 44-42. Let's see who will make a difference here. VCU, 3 out of their last 3. The Maine Bears, 4 out of their last 5. Both teams are just battling. And here's the thing that was struggling earlier, the points in the paint. We saw the points in the paint way in the favor of Maine. Now it's 26-22. Then we also saw points off of turnovers where it was a 10-point lead and that for Maine. Now it's 17-14. So VCU has crawled back into this. As you can tell, they have taken the lead 44-42. And as you know, the Peppers getting down in the background. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. And the Rams are showing that here at the midway point of the third quarter. It'll be Rams basketball. On the floor for VCU will be Zachariah, Preston, Griffin, Kachinko, Williams, and Sotelo. On the floor for the Black Bears, we will have Alvarez along with Gruber. And then Smith. And we had a little bit of moment here. It looks like they're checking some things out. Now, I thought maybe they're checking out the 3 because I thought VCU was up. And I thought that Griffin had knocked down the 3. So I don't know what the discussion is here. They're still trying to figure all that out. But we have Alvarez, Smith, Talon, Blaumfeld and Gruber in the game. Alvarez, no points in the day. 2 rebounds and assists for Olivia Alvarez, the freshman, getting a lot of minutes from Madrid, Spain. And now Griffin will head to the free throw line. A great day for Soraya Griffin, 11 points. She's 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, an assist, and 1 personal foul. And she knocks down her 4th free throw of the day, 12 points for her. So Griffin once again looking to give the Rams their biggest lead of the contest, up by 4, 46-42. Man, what a day. What a game we've had so far between these two teams. And now the Black Bears with possession. Alvarez over to Blaumfeld. Try to get it to Smith, knocked away by Preston. Williams up the floor to Sotelo. She lost control of it. And there's a scramble on the floor taken by the Black Bears. Sane up to Smith and going to try to slow it down a little bit. Inside to Gruber on the block, working against Kachinko. Gruber forces it in for 2. She's had a really good day today for the Black Bears. She's got 8 points, 4 for 4 from the field. And a 3 knocked down by Zachariah. So Zachariah coming in and doing her thing. She's got 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field. 49-44. Gruber over to Alvarez. Alvarez trying to get it in to Blaumfeld, who then tried to find Smith, but is knocked out of bounds. And Blaumfeld will take it out, give it over to Smith, back to Blaumfeld. Blaumfeld to Smith on the wing. Now she drives, pull-up jumper, baseline, and it doesn't go. It changed his mind. Rebound VCU, 49-44. Preston, crossover move to Williams. Williams for 3, knocks it down. 8-point lead for VCU, 52-44. And like I said, this has been a turn of events. VCU has cranked it up from the second quarter on, and they have put the pressure on the Black Bears. Now they're in trouble. Smith driving, pull-up jumper on the baseline. That one won't go. Takes 2 bounces off the rim and a rebound by Sotelo. Sotelo over to Williams, the senior from McNeese State. Transferred over here to VCU, and now there was a little discussion. So VCU's trying to say that it's their basketball, but it looks like it will be Black Bear basketball, but the referees are discussing it right now. Let's see where they go with this. So they're going to check this out with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left here in the third. So they're discussing things with the scores table to try to figure out exactly what is going on. But a great quarter for VCU so far, outscoring Maine 22-12. The Rams are on a 6-0 run in their last minute and 17 seconds. They're 5 for 5 in that run. They've done a really good job so far of just giving this Maine team problems, and the Black Bears have just not been able to get back on the right track. Well, while they're still discussing it, I'd like to thank you all for tuning into the LegacyMaker Sports Network. first radio broadcast of the season here in college basketball. You know, we love calling women's college basketball games. It's one of our passions, and we are doing our first one, and our first one at VCU in a while. And we're glad to be back in the Siegel Center to bring you all of the action here from this one as VCU and the Maine Black Bears battled it out. The Black Bears 0-2 on the season and still just trying to find their way. I mean, they got off to a really good start, and it looked like they were going to open things up. They were at one point up 27-15 before VCU started making their comeback. It was impressive, to say the least. And since that point, it's been all VCU it's been all VCU. VCU has turned the tide on what this game looked like. And they're still trying to make some discussion. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just a second here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
And you're probably wondering, where do I find the LegacyMaker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at LegacyMaker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
All right, they look like they figured everything out, and it will be Black Bears basketball here with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock. What a game, what a game. Now, early in this game, we talked about the shooting percentage from the field. At one point, the Maine Black Bears, 64% from the field in that first quarter. They were rocking to VCU's 27%. That is completely flipped around. Well, maybe to an extent, as now VCU shooting 48% from the field and the Black Bears shooting 47%. Now, Sane shooting a three and knocking it down, 5-point game. Much needed three. And now moving around, there's Williams over to Preston. Preston's jump shot no good. Smith was battling for the rebound, and it will be, looks like it's going to stay here with the Rams. So a minute 49. No, actually, they're going to give the basketball to the Black Bears. So Black Bears basketball down by 5, 52-47 here with a minute 49 left in the third. Blaunfeld with the basketball. Over to Alvarez. Alvarez being guarded by Preston. Now over to Adriana Smith, who's on the wing. Sane for three. Knocks it down again. 2-point game. Kalia Sane, the junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, knocking down another big three. She's got 15 points on the day. And right back, the Rams all the way up the floor. Augustin will extend the lead just a little bit. 55-52. Excuse me, 55-50. Smith looking for Blaunfeld in the corner, no good. Rebound Rams. 5-point lead. Augustin for three. Oh, he rattled out. Rebound by Preston off the glass for two. 57-50. 7-point lead here for VCU. Blaunfeld three, no good. Smith battling here with Augustin. Now she takes control. Augustin to Zachariah. Knocks it down, a three. 10-point lead for VCU. And Zachariah, the junior, transfer via the way of Colorado State. 60-50. Alvarez takes a couple dribbles, swings it over to Sane in the corner for three. Oh, and that one rattled out. Preston had a taste of it, couldn't get it. Blaunfeld got the rebound, missed it, and that will send us to the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The VCU Rams up 60-50 after an 8-0 run here in the last minute and 18 seconds. They're 8 out of their last 10 from the field. The Rams scored 30 points in this third quarter. What an impressive quarter by the VCU Rams. We'll be back here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network in just a little bit.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988.
We are back. Fourth quarter of action underway here. In just a few seconds, we see the VCU Rams up by 10. This is a complete turnaround, ladies and gentlemen. At the half, Maine held on to a strong 2-point lead, 32-30. The Rams have scored 30 points in the third quarter, outscoring the Maine Bears, Black Bears, 30-18. And right now, VCU's up by 12. And if you saw the way this game started, you would not have thought that'd be the case. Blaunfeld knocks it down. Big three by Blaunfeld. Oh, pass by Griffin into Sotelo, and it's no good. Rebound by the Black Bears. Blaunfeld trying to work it over to Smith, who's along the baseline, being guarded by Sotelo. Smith uses the elbow and sends Sotelo down to the ground. And it will be VCU basketball up by 9. Griffin will bring it up the floor. here for VCU. Little crossover move, swings over to Sotelo. And now to Preston on the wing. Konarzovic, three, no good. And a rebound by Talon. Black Bears pushing. Sane thought about giving it to Smith, and she does. Now Smith working against Preston on the block. Smith kicks it out to, I guess that was Blaumfeld, who shot that three. It was a little bit crowded over there, but Blaumfeld misses it. Rebound by Preston up the floor here for VCU. And she pulls up for the jumper. It is no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Black Bear basketball. 9-point game here for VCU, as they have done a really good job of fighting to get back to where they are in this game. And a three knocked down. Blomfield does it again. What a game she's having. So, big three for her. She's got 5 threes on the day. She's got 17 points. Sotelo driving inside, trying to use her body against Smith, but it wasn't enough. It's a miss. Alvarez up the floor. She's on fire right now. Why not? Blomfeld's three is no good. Rebound by Talon. Looks for Sane in the corner. There's 2 Rams guarding her. That's Preston and Augustin. And there's a foul called against Augustin. Augustin does not like that call at all. That's going to be her third. And now the Bears sitting on a 6-0 run here for the Black Bears. And they've cut it down just a little bit. Made this a 6-point game. Alvarez inside to Smith, and she cold. That's usually a Smith gimme. Rebound by the Rams. Up the floor they go. Griffin will swing it over to Konarzovic, who looks inside for Augustin, and that's foul number 4. That's going to send Augustin out this game, I believe. And you don't want to, but you have to. She's in deep foul trouble right now for the Rams. So the Black Bears with control. Down by 6. Gruber is back in the game for the Black Bears. Sane has the basketball from the corner, drive to the ring, drives inside with the left hand, and it does not go. It leans off the left side of the rim. And we've got a foul on the play, and this is against, looks like it might be against Lucia Sotelo. And it will be Black Bears basketball underneath the basket. Sane got the pass on the inbound, lost control of it. 2 Rams were there to give problems to her. And now VCU has the basketball. Konarzovic over to Griffin. Griffin inside to Sotelo for 2, and it does go. Using a taste of the backboard to make this an 8-point game again. Gruber looking, will swing it to Blomfeld. Over to Alvarez, her pass is stolen by Zachariah. Here come the Rams. Zachariah will give it to Williams. Williams thought about pulling the 3. Will push it over to Sotelo. Back to Williams at the top. Over to Zachariah on the wing. Zachariah, 8 points on the day for VCU. Working against Sane. Baseline jumper, there's some contact, and it goes! And Zachariah takes the contact on the wrist and knocks down the jumper. 66-56. And now she'll have a chance to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. So Ann Zachariah will head to the free throw line. This is her first attempt from the free throw line. She knocks it down. 11-point game for VCU. Five minutes and 53 seconds left here in the fourth. Smith has it in the far corner. Being guarded by Sotelo. She looks inside. She's got talent off the glass for two. Much needed points there for the Black Bears. VCU with Williams in control, pulls the three, maybe an ill-advised three, rebound by the Black Bears. Adriana Smith working against Sotelo. She sees an opportunity, drives, and the foul is going to get called on the floor. And it's going to be against Sotelo. And so that's going to be Sotelo's, looks like only her first foul. I thought it would have been her second. Inbound here for the Black Bears. Blaumfeld over to Alvarez. Alvarez to Smith. Being guarded by Sotelo. Oh, she tried to give it to her teammate, and I think she cut before it was time, and it goes flying out of bounds. VCU basketball. 67-58. Here at the Siegel Center, the Rams had to crawl all the way back to take the lead, and we've got a foul on the floor. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to take us to the media timeout here. The Rams up 67-58 over the Maine Black Bears. Here from the Siegel Center, the halfway point of the fourth, VCU holding on to a 9-point lead. And I don't want to say comfortable 9-point lead, but the way they've played here in this second half, it feels comfortable. The Black Bears have struggled to refine that offense that they found in the first quarter, maybe to the mid-second quarter. So we'll see if they're able to figure that out here. We'll be back after the media timeout here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. The VCU Rams up 67-58 over the Maine Black Bears.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment would like to let you know about a few projects they have going on at the current time. Legendary Culture Films currently has 2 movies out on Tubi. The first one, Black Sheep. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep currently out on Tubi right now. Also, the movie Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, currently on Tubi right now, so make sure you go check them out. And from Born Legend Entertainment, the man chosen himself with his brand new hit single, Throw That, which is currently out on all major platforms and on heavy rotation on 106.5 The Beat in Richmond, Virginia. So make sure you check out all the great content coming from Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment.
Second half of the fourth quarter about to go down here from the Siegel Center. The VCU Rams up 67-58 over the Maine Black Bears. We've had ourselves a really fun contest. Yes, VCU 30-point third quarter really put the Rams in the situation that they're currently in right now with this 9-point lead over the Black Bears. But the Black Bears have shown a lot of resilience as Sotelo drives along the baseline with the reverse. 11-point game. They've shown a lot of heart in this contest, and it's been a tough one here for the Bears because they had the lead. They were in great shape. But they knocked down a big shot there, a big three by Kalia Sane. 69-61. Rams with possession. Williams at the top being guarded by Alvarez. Drives, pull-up jumper. That one hits off the left side of the rim. Rebound by Adriana Smith. Smith will give it over to Alvarez. Alvarez to Smith. Smith, who got things started on the right foot for the Maine Bears in the first quarter. Trying to find a way to get that energy back where it was. And we will see Smith head to the free throw line for the first time in this contest. And what a day it has been for Smith. 16 points on the day, 8 for 18 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And she knocks down the first. Here's a chance to get it a little closer, and she does. The 2022-2023 American East Conference Player of the Year comes through in the clutch once again. So we have a little bit of they're checking some things out of the scores table. We'll be back here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network in just a couple seconds. Thank you all for tuning in.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com.
6-point game. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. VCU has the basketball. And they holding on tight to a 6-point lead. The Black Bears will not, and I believe won't go away in this contest. VCU had a pretty solid lead, and Knerzovic in the inside to Zachariah. 71-63. Alvarez trying to get it to Sane. A little bit of a tough pass there. Sane couldn't keep control of it. It goes out of bounds, and it is VCU basketball. Three minutes, 30 seconds left here in the fourth. Can the Rams hold on? They're up by 8. Zachariah working against Sane. Pull-up jumper off the left side of the rim. And there was a couple people there. They're going to say it stays with VCU. And Griffin will take it out of bounds. Inbound. Knerzovic over to Zachariah across the court. She misses. Rebound by Alvarez. Alvarez has got space and opportunity here. She slows it up on the wing. Gives it inside to Smith, who's now working against Sotelo. That's been a battle all day. Smith's shot can't go. Rebound by Talon. Talon to Sane for three. Knocks it down. Kalia Sane, the junior. Big three, big moment for Maine. Black Bears down by 5. 71-66. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left. Here in the fourth, Sotelo will hand off to Griffin. Griffin will give it to Kanerovic in the corner. Kanerovic inside to Zachariah. Her hook shot no good. Rebound by Sane. Black Bears with a chance to bring it closer. Coach Vashon has to leave what she's seen from her Black Bears here in the last couple of minutes, as they have fought back. Down by 5. Inside to Talon for 2. And the Black Bears have made it a 3-point game. And you can feel the tension crank up just a little bit in this one. The fans a little antsy. 71-68. Every play means just a little bit more here in this last couple of minutes. Kanerovic knocks it down. Kanerovic knocks another tough shot down. An amazing performance by Katarina Kanerovic. Now, Kanerovic, last name has been giving me trouble all night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm man enough to admit it. Try not to be tongue-tied, but Kanerovic, big-time jumper. She's got 19 on the day, 7 for 13 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for Kanerovic. So Kanerovic has led this VCU team in points, but she also has Zachariah and Griffin and Augustin, who have all contributed in big ways, all double-digit scores right now. Sotelo's on the verge of a double-digit score game. On the Maine side, you got Sane, 21 points, 8 for 16, 5 for 9 from the three-point line. She has knocked them down when they've been in there. She's 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Black Bears basketball, down by 5. Smith has it at the top, swings it. Blaunfeld for 3, off the front of the rim. Smith got a piece of the rebound. Sane for 3. No, off the back of the rim. Rebound by Talon. Another offensive rebound by the Black Bears. 73-68. Alvarez calling out some direction here, being guarded by Griffin. Looking inside to Smith, working against Sotelo. Oh, nice up and under with the left hand. 2 points, 73-70. Black Bears down by 3. Now Griffin driving to the basket, trying to kill some of the momentum. Zachariah, corner 3, got it! VCU extends the lead to 6. And that's going to be a timeout with 53 seconds left here on the clock. A big 3 by Ann Zachariah, the junior from India, knocking down a big shot. Her 16th point of the day, probably her biggest point of the day. The Black Bears' momentum was starting to really give VCU some problems. And then VCU with a big 3. What a contest this has been. This has been a really fun matchup, and I'm so glad that we were able to bring you this tough physical matchup in this first LegacyMaker audio broadcast of the season. Man, what a game. But we're not over yet. 53 seconds left. The Black Bears have the basketball. They'll be inbounding on their side of the court. And it looks like Talon will be inbounding it here for Maine. Alvarez to Smith. They got to think fast and make smart decisions. Sane driving inside. She lost control, able to get it back, but they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. It'll be VCU basketball. So now if you're Maine, do you make the decision to try to foul? Hope they miss the free throws, because VCU's definitely going to try to hold on to this basketball here. So whoever you foul has got to be the right person. And based off of free throws, don't let it be Griffin or Kanerovic. It can't be either of those two. Those two combined 9 for 9 from the free throw line on the day. So if you're looking to get somebody who's currently on the court, maybe you're going after, well, and to be honest with you, everybody that's on the court right now, 10 for 10. So Williams haven't shot free throw today, neither have Augustin, but Zachariah, Griffin, and Kanerzovic, 10 for 10 from the free throw line today. So maybe you go with one person who hasn't shot a free throw today, so maybe Williams or Augustin. Augustin has 10 points, Williams has 3, but Williams also 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 4 from three-point land. So maybe that's the person that you target if you're the Black Bears. 76-70. .43 seconds left here in the fourth. What a game we've had here from the Siegel Center. Able to get the rebound in. No, the inbound in, excuse me. Zachariah is fouled immediately. And that's Blaumfeld along with Smith. And they're going to give it to Blaumfeld. So she's going to get called with the foul. And that's her third foul on the day. It's got to be critical here. And a foul. And that's going to be against Maine, and Augustin will head to the free throw line. So I guess they decided to go with Augustin as the person that they decided to foul here with 39 seconds left. 6-point lead for VCU. As Augustin will head to the free throw line. On the season so far, Augustin is shooting 42% from the free throw line. Currently 3 for 7 on the season. And she knocks down the first. Big free throws here for Augustin. And VCU has done everything they can to hold on to this one. It has been a great contest. Augustin looking once again, knocks it down. 8-point lead for the Rams with 39 seconds, and we have a timeout on the floor. VCU up 78-70 over the Black Bears, and time is running out for the Maine. We'll be back here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network in just a second.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
And you can hear the Peppers getting it in here at the Siegel Center. 8-point lead for the Rams as they look for win number 2. Maine still in search of that first victory. Heavy defense here by VCU. Smith driving against Sotelo to the basket with the left hand for 2. Smith, 20-point game for Smith. Stolen. Smith has it. A lot of contact. No foul call. And I'll be honest with you, if I'm Maine, I am upset. Boy, oh boy. Smith would have a huge argument there. There was a lot of contact on that shot opportunity that Smith had here with 27.1 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, I'd be just a little bit upset if I was the Maine Bears. Now, the Black Bears cannot be thrilled about that because they had a chance there to get some extra points on the board and make this maybe a 4-point game and put a little bit more pressure on VCU. But that won't be the case. Maine has outscored VCU in the fourth quarter, 22-18. And this game completely turned on its head. The VCU second chance points, 15-9, and points-wise, bench points for VCU, 32-8. Getting 32 points of production off of your bench is a huge deal for VCU. Points in the paint, heading to the way of the Black Bears, 36-30. It has been it's been a really good basketball game. Now, if you look at the free throw disparity, VCU has been to the free throw line 14 times. They're 13 for 14 or have 14 attempts, and the Black Bears only 2. But it will be VCU basketball, and the Black Bears are going to put all the pressure they can here. 27 seconds, and we would see an immediate foul as Sane will foul Griffin. Like I said, probably the wrong person to foul here. Griffin is shooting extremely well from the free throw line today, 5 for 5. And so on the floor for VCU, Preston, Augustin, Griffin, Sotelo, and Williams. Blaumfeld, along with Smith, Talon, Sane, and Alvarez on the floor for the Black Bears. Griffin misses her first free throw of the day. She knocks down that one to make it a 7-point game. So we have another timeout here. 25 seconds left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-51.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back from our commercial break. 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The VCU faithful are feeling it. And in the most legendary VCU song they have, you don't want to go to war with the Rams. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. And the stuff was started today, and the Rams hold on to a 7-point lead here with 25 seconds on the clock. It'll be Maine Black Bears basketball. And a lot of things are going to have to happen here for the Black Bears to have a chance to win this game. It's going to have to be fast and furious. They get the basketball in. Alvarez to Smith. She lost control of the basketball, being guarded by Sotelo. Hands it over to Sane. Sane, who's had an amazing day, and she lost control of it. A little bit of fouling going on there. And this one is going to be against Augustine, I believe. And if that's the case, that's it for her, if it is against her. And it looks like she is done for this one. Augustin will finish up 12 points on the day. 4 for 6 from the field. 2 for 4 from the three-point line. 2 for 2 from the free throws. 8 rebounds. And an assist for Patricia Augustin. And now Sane will try to make it a little closer. She knocks down the first. 79-73. As Sane looks to make another free throw here, and she does. 5-point game. Sane has 23 points on the day. Her and Smith have been amazing. Blaumfeld as well, 17 points for her. Talon only having 4. Gruber coming off the bench with 8. No points for Donaldson and Alvarez. Now we see for the first time in this contest, Emmy Streams coming in for, and Blaumfeld will get called for the foul there. Only a second coming off the clock. And that's Blaumfeld's 4th personal foul. So they brought in Streams to come in and maybe cause the foul herself, but that didn't happen. So now we will see Griffin head to the free throw line with a chance to extend the lead here for the Rams. Knocks it down. 80-point performance. 80-point performance here for the Rams. You know, heading into this game, I saw a very fun fact for this Maine basketball team. You know, usually when a team has scored, or when they have a team scored over 80 points, if they scored over 60 points, I should say, they have been able to, you know, win these basketball games almost 90% of the time. A big three with 6 seconds, and I'm sorry I missed it because I was spitting out facts here, but a big three by Maine, knocked down by Sane. 26 points for Kalia Sane, the junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Way of JFK, Kirkwood Community, and Linwood. So Griffin misses it. So now got to be careful here. A miss. Oh, it's a big shot there by Griffin. And now Alvarez is going to have to get up the floor. They don't have a lot of time. And a traveling violation on Alvarez. Wow. That's how this one is going to end. That is how this one is going to end. VCU's got the basketball, down by 4. Maine, we're giving this Rams team all the problems they possibly could. And a win for the VCU Rams, 81-77. In a game, ladies and gentlemen, where we saw the Maine Bears start off strong, 19-12 lead in the first quarter. VCU battled back to make it a 32-30 game at the half, and then VCU cranked up the juice in the third quarter, scoring 30 points in the third. Then Maine, in the fourth quarter, matching that energy that VCU matched in the third quarter, they scored 27 points, but it just wasn't enough in the end. A 81-77 victory for the VCU Rams over the Maine Black Bears. Ladies and gentlemen, fun contest. It was a great, great game, and I enjoyed every bit of it. And real quick, to give you our top players for the game, on the Maine side, it has to go to Kalia Sane. 26 points, 9 for 18, 6 for 11 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and she had 10 rebounds on the day with 2 assists. So a beautiful double-double by Kalia Sane. Just great work for her in this contest. And then Adriana Smith, 22 points, 10 for 21 on the day. She struggled. She had a really good first half. It didn't go the way she wanted maybe in the third and the fourth, but she still scored 22 points for the Maine basketball team. And they just, between those two, and then, of course, Blaumfeld with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Talon had 4, and Gruber had 8. On the VCU side of things, Katarina Konerovic had a great day. She had 19 points, 7 for 13 from the field, and she went 1 for 5 from the three-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds. Griffin had 16. Zachariah had 16. Augustin had 12. Kachenko had 2. Sotelo with 8. Preston had 5. And Williams had 3 on the day to finish things up for VCU. What a game, y'all. It was a great game, fun game, exciting game, a game that looked in Maine's favor, turned to VCU's favor in the second half, and all the statistics where Maine were just out beating, or I don't want to say outscoring, but was out competing against Maine in the first half. VCU turned all that around in the second to make it more of a competitive game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We thank you all for tuning in for today's contest. This was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun calling this one, and cannot wait. We may be back next week for a VCU game on Monday. If not, you will see us Tuesday at Richmond as they take on Temple, and that'll be our first Richmond Spiders game of the season for our radio broadcast. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in.